All right, here we are again for episode 3 of Mastering the Basics. In this episode, we're going to be working on the Pike push-up, which is a much harder variation of the regular traditional push-up. The Pike push-up itself is a compound exercise like everything else in calisthenics. It recruits the pectoralis major, the trapezius, the triceps, and the anterior deltoids to a heavy amount. The secondary muscle group that is worked is the obliques, rectus abdominis, serratus anterior as well, glutes, and quadriceps. You're getting into this movement. It's important that you have your hands turned slightly outwards and you're leaning into your hands. The goal of a pike push-up is to eventually be able to do a handstand push-up. So that's why we lean into our hands a heavy amount. So you'll see me here. I'm making the pike position, where the pike push-up gets its name. On the decline, I'm going to let my head fall above my hands, like so, making a 90-degree angle, almost to the point where I can kiss the ground, pushing back up and out through my shoulders. That's the pike push-up, essentially. Now, I know I made that look easy, but it's not going to be that easy for you when you're first starting out. So you can either decrease or increase the difficulty of your pike push-up by how steep you're making your pike. So this one right here is naturally going to be an easier pike push-up compared to one like this. The most important thing is not that you're just pushing up like a military press. You want to push up and out through the shoulders. And at the same time, I'm also squeezing my thighs together, squeezing my glutes and my core to activate those muscle groups and maintain stillness through the duration of the movement. You should also not do your pike push-ups with flared elbows. Keep your elbows tucked because this is the best practice for not only translating to the handstand push-up, but future goals of doing the 90-degree push-up in the future. Tucking your elbows is also a good principle to keep in mind for all of your pushing movements, especially if you want to alleviate a lot of the stress off of your shoulder and rotator cuff joints. A good amount of pike push-ups to go for is ideally 3 sets of 6. If you can do those comfortably, you're ready to move up to the next stage.
Strict form only.